So Nancy, I'm really interested in what kind of patients do you like to work the most nowadays?
That's an easy question. I like to work with patients who are motivated.
And how do you know?
Well, I mean, patients who can somehow deal with the contradiction of suffering from the way they are right now, the difficulties they have in their private relationships or work-related relationships, on the one hand, and on the other hand, wanting to be loved and accepted just the way they are. It's this discrepancy of, well, I want to grow and change, but don't change a hair on me, you know? Just let me stay the way I am. And if we can work with these two extremes, then it can be a productive therapy. And I'm in it for the long haul. I often have patients for several years who really want to stay with it and want to change some major things in their lives and have me accompany them. The kind of patients I don't work with are patients who abuse different substances like drugs or alcohol. I don't work well with this population. I wasn't trained for it. And these therapies just don't work for me. I realize my own limitations here, and I recommend them to several colleagues, mostly in the Gestalt community, whom I know who are trained and have a lot of experience here and work well with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds great that you have a high awareness with this part.
Well, learning by doing, I realize that if I'm not working well with a population, then I have to realize why. And I've had bad experiences working with people who have hidden substance abuse from me. I didn't know about it, and very much later on, I was aware of it, and then I realized why we weren't working well with each other.
Yeah, I understand. And you also work as a supervisor, as I know.
Yes.
What about supervisees? Is there any difference, or if somebody comes from the professional field, and there is not such differences than in patient work?
Well, it's different. You mean if they're working with people, for example, with substance abuse? That's different because it's on a different level. And I'm working with, well, a kind of parallel process. They're usually showing in supervision the difficulties that they're having with the patient, but either with me or with the supervision group. So it's kind of on a meta level. Mm-hmm. And that's easier. Oops, you're gone. Oops.
I see you.
There you are. You were gone for a second. It's on a meta level. So that's easier for me to work with all kinds of difficulties, especially in a group where there are different points of view. And usually there are one or two participants who have experience in drug or alcohol abuse.